And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the final stream of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. We are finishing the game tonight. It should only be like 3 hours of game left, right? A couple chapters. We're finishing the game tonight. I'm excited to see how this ends. This game has been really good. I am excited to see how this ends. So why don't we dive in? I am not ready. Chapter 16, 4:19 a.m. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello? This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Control room? Well, you'd better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. Yeah, I did save your life, yes. At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally going to find all my answers. I'd better go. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel, but that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web. Welcome to the Yonoa. Detective Jowd. Oh. He got on board the sub? My detective sense must have gotten rusty. You were in jail for 5 years. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind. Egad! Never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? But how did you find us, my man? Yeah, how did you get on it? Not even the police knew where the Yonoa was going to surface, confound it. We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. How'd you plot that? I have a little something for you. Cabanela said he knew shooting him wouldn't kill him. I even asked what the point of shooting him then. Yeah, now I know. Cabanela has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. Yes. Inspector Cabanela. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on this submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean? Right here. The table turns over. Ah, he is right here. You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. His shell, eh? I would have laughed if the table had flipped over and Sissel was on it. His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter. Oh, uh-oh. Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please, let her go. Ah. There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer. The source of his powers. It's gonna suck the meteorite shard out of him. Well, now his corpse isn't indestructible anymore. So we're gonna have a ghost versus ghost battle as the final boss, I'll bet. What in the world was that? The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? What a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell. Oh, is it ejecting the room? Butler Man's going out too? What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd, where did he go? It's dark. Uh-oh. What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. Other Sissel is probably the cause of that. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. Unless the butler guy sacrificed himself. I smell danger. I'd better find them, and fast. Alright, so there's the phone. Oh, hello, is this Missile? So you're here, huh? It's Missile! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? He's a dog! How would he know? I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little shelter department dog. What with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? In ghost form? I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can. Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it! Oh, the telephone is ringing. Wow! It's Miss Camilla! I just know it! It probably isn't. My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me. I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet! Alright, so I gotta get Missile out of the way first. There's a basketball, an emergency light, a wastebasket, and a basketball. happens if I swap these? Nothing. Okay. Valve. Get him into the emergency light and swap back to Sissel. Oh, I think I see what I gotta do. No, that talks. Damn. That black hello is calling to us. Black hello? Oh, you mean the telephone. I love that Missile calls it a telephone. Or it calls it a hello. I almost feel like I could actually talk to Miss Camilla now. That just might be one of the perks of being dead. Anyway, let's get to that phone before the line goes dead. You bet. I see what I gotta do. Swap these. The thing goes up. Sissel can get in it. And nope, hang on, ghost. And transfer. Nope, Missile's in that. Explosion. Uh-oh. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I've got a bad feeling about this. Sissel, look! That black hello? It came off the hook. Uh-oh. I'd better answer it fast. Valve to the phone. Hello? Is anybody there? It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel. Where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh, good. I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn is... Oh, is Lynn dead again? Number 5. She said Lynn. Miss Lynn. We'd better hurry. Let's go, Sissel. Number 5. Number 5. Lynn is dead again. It's no use. Nobody's answering. She did last a while this time. Miss Camilla. And Miss Lynn. Oh, poor Miss Lynn. Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. It looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! And Missile, too. I'm so glad to see you're all right. Well, I don't know if I'd call Missile all right. I really don't know if I'd call Missile all right. Well, I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before, when he saved her that time. So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. Miss Camilla, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Hey, Missile theme again. Hey, Missile? Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. Oh, that's sweet. Best boy indeed. I wonder what happened this time. I'd better talk to the little lady a little more. And then, I'd better do something about the detective lady. She has a name, Sissel. Let's talk to Missile first. I'm sorry I can't help right now, Sissel, but I think I'd better stay with Miss Camilla. Yeah, that's all right. I think so, too. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Oh, thank you. Sissel? Yes? Could you say that again? I really like the sound of that. Yeah, maybe later. Oh, boy. Alright, Camilla. Can I talk to you a minute? Yes, Sissy? Could you tell me what happened to you? What happened after I last saw you at your old house? Oh, let's see. After that, I think I fell asleep. I woke up to the sound of an engine. So she was already in the submarine by then, eh? I thought to myself, I have to escape. Couldn't have gotten very far. The next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. And then... Camilla! I was so relieved, I don't remember what happened after that. I'll bet it was Evil Sissel who did the killing. Who did the explosion. She must have passed out, the poor thing. You've been through so much. You were very brave. I think Lynn's probably been through more than me. You've both been brave. Well, she is dead, so I won't deny that she's probably been through more than Camilla. She's dead for the 5th time, right? 5, not 4? Alright, Lynn. What you got to say for yourself this time? Best theme. Da 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 da. God, I love this track. 5, yes. Yup, 5 times. Oh, Sissel, you're here. Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh, you got controlled, didn't you? Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jowd? Is he all right? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanela fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding there here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Oh, she blacked out because Evil Sissel brought her here. Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy, it sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. God, I love this track. All right, enough listening to it. I love this track, but we gotta play. Camilla, are you okay? Won't be too long until your favorite track plays. Ooh. Oh shit, yep, she was controlled by Evil Sissel. Camilla? Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Oh, Evil Sissel has an AK. Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back. She has nothing to do with any of this. Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. Oh, that's not true. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. That little girl arm is very strong. Wouldn't it just be what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I've... Okay, big explosion was not Evil Sissel. What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, you and me both. Have I been had? Look out! Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. At least Camilla wouldn't have any memory of it. There's that at least. But who's to say he wouldn't turn the gun on her after? Ugh. Anyway, let's bring you back to life again. You didn't have to add the again part. It's the 5th time, Lynn. So let's see. The cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery? It's like a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean, for a dead woman? Of the 5 times she's died tonight, 3 of them were directly because she saved the life of another. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion and not interfere with Evil Sissel, who will just shoot Lynn if we reveal ourselves. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Alright. Camilla? Been 10 years. Okay, what can we do? Oh, balls. We can't reach. Can't reach. I guess we're gonna have to possess the gun? Alright, now I can reach the gun. Right? I can reach the gun, I can reach the wheel, I can reach the monitor. Can't reach that. So let's, So use. I can't get the line to work. Well, it's ringing. That's funny. I thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now. Somebody, please answer the phone. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Okay, how the hell... What happens if I show myself? Let's... Can I do anything with the gun? I cannot. Let's show ourselves and see what happens. Okay, nothing. Oh, I can reach up here. Alright. I can reach this as well. Alright. Haha! Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver! Somehow managed? Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd. She's right. I'd better check it out. What if there's timeline fuckery and he's calling because we told him to call? Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. I will go there. Thank you. Oh, we're in this room. So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board. That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Alright, we're almost out of time. Who's he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true neither one of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. Checkpointed! Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? It's this cutscene again. It's Detective Jowd! What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. Ooh, what if we take over the Temsic fragment? I don't get it. What's happening? They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're just going to go ahead and steal the Temsic fragment. Huh? But that's cheating! Yes, they're the bad guys, Lynn. Of course they're going to cheat. I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Temsic fragment going to go? And can we do anything with it? Ooh, switches I gotta mess with. I'll turn. Nice basket open. Oh, I gotta actually get in the ball. Oh, alright. What happens when we turn this valve? Nothing. Let's throw some switches. It won't budge. Maybe it's broken? Oh, well, I guess I don't have to lower it right now. If I ever had to move it, I could probably get Lynn to do it for me. I can move that one, though. Nothing's happening. It sure seems like it should do something. Maybe it's just some kind of ornament? I just saw something up there that I think I've missed. The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Oh, and you're in your own sub. Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I'd better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yonoa will be his coffin. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. Okay. Aha! So that's the cause of that giant explosion. Huh? What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo! It's like... Well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yes. Most certainly. Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to mind. It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired. But I'm trapped. We can't let it launch. Well, what can we do? Let's just get to the torpedo as fast as we can. Maybe we can find a way to stop it somehow. Somehow? A true detective never gives up. Well, we certainly can't just ignore it. Okay. Tricking does nothing. There's no time. It's gonna launch. It's no use. There's nothing we can do from here. Okay, time's up. After fate change, let's get in that thing that went up to the big boss's submarine. Okay, alright. Can I reach from here? Yes, okay. Ha! The Temsic fragment! You're mine at last! Oh, they are all stuffed in there. The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Now then, I'd better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yonoa will be his coffin. So this is probably a dead end. Okay, so we can't do anything when we're here. The stuck switch is probably an abort switch, isn't it? Or maybe the other switch. Aha! So that's the cause of that giant explosion. Oh, we were possessing the case, not the Temsic fragment. Huh? What is? Tell me that's another one. Forgotten. The torpedo. Okay. Well, there's only one thing to do, but let's listen to the dialogue. Nope, no dialogue. Okay. Oh, we're going to fire it out in the torpedo. There's no time. It's going to launch. Don't worry. We can still find a way to stop it. What? How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of that sentence? Okay, here goes. Oh, it's coming back. That's why it blows the place up. Oh, shit. All right. Well, there's a rat inside it. Okay, poor rat. We came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us, too. Rat friends returned in our darkest hour. Oh, we're going to do horrible things to this poor rat. How in the world did it get in here? Alright, what are our options? Okay, dialogue. Do you know how a torpedo works? No, I can't say I do. Wow, detectives sure know a lot. I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator. Is that really how a torpedo works? The detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it? They didn't explain anything about that in the book. Wow, detectives sure know a lot. Or not. Alright, what are our options? I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort. The spinning black things, right? Apparently, their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Okay, let's see what happens if we try to stop it. Oh, the poor rat! This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. So what does that mean exactly? It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this. That poor rat got so squished! I have to admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try. But before we can do that, it looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh? Alright, how do we get the rat out of the way? Oh, I see. The weight's up top. Great, we've dumped the little creature off. Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device. Right. Operate. Trick. There, we clamped the safety device on. We did it! That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. Well, it's going to be a much smaller explosion. What was that noise? It looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Sissel, we did it! What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Hey, Missile joined us. Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we'd better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Camilla. We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. That altogether is one word, and there's only one L in it. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I've got to get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Lynn. Torpedo, transformer. Okay, let's examine the fan. Each of the 3 machines is equipped with a fan. Now that I take a closer look, it appears there are 2 sizes of fans. I'd better hurry over to Lynn. It's not safe to stay here. And I just don't have the power to stop that water from coming in. Starter operate. Wheel. Alright. Alright. Let's operate this thing, see what happens. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Is the water level rising as I do this? Am I on a time limit? No, it's not. Okay. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. But maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path. Right. Trick. Ghost. In we go. Over there. Okay. Okay. Nope, I want to go higher. Lynn. Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Oh, she was aware. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here! Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. You sure are, Missile. I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now. As we drown. Oh, uh-oh. Did evil Sissel just take control of her again? Camilla! Miss Camilla! I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do. Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. Here's the thing. Unless Lynn carries us with her, Missile and Sissel are trapped in this sub because there's no line to the outside. I'd better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late. Quick time, turn on flashlight. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel. He's here. Up you go. How are you going to pick me up? Okay, fair enough. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. We'd better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up, like that ladder up above. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Well, hold me up and I'll go up there and figure it out. Good idea. Let's try it. Oh, and by the way... Yes? I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Let's talk to her. There must be a switch or something somewhere that lowers the ladder. Provided the person who designed the sub didn't miscalculate the ladder length. I didn't even consider that possibility. And I have to warn you, I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Yeah, you already told me. Alright. Let's turn this handle. Okay. Will you hold me to the side enough for me to reach that over there? No. Okay, let's turn this wheel. Damn! Alright, let's turn the wheel. Nothing. Alright. If we turn it a bunch of times. No. The phone doesn't seem to be working. The impact of the missile must have broken it. Alright. Oh, that handle up there. Oh, alright. Oh! I can get up here now. Why could I get up here now? I thought I couldn't before. Fuse box open. Switch lower. Distributing. Alright, let's try lowering the switch. It's probably not going to work because the power's off. Oh, nope, it worked. Well, we found Lynn dead for the 5th time. The steam knocked the glove down when you first turned the handle. Ah, gotcha, okay. I didn't see that in the dark. You did it, Sissel. Thanks. Climbing it Barrett style. Oh no! What was that? It looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? The flashlight's dead! Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore! Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. What happens if I trick the flashlight? Oh, I can fix it! Oh, hey, great! Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question, considering the circumstances. Now, all we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. Oh, there goes the flashlight. Oh, no. Really? Oh, no. What has Evil Sissel been doing? Well, fuck. Are they both dead? Nope, Lynn's alive. Ow. What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. What the hell is Evil Sissel doing? Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Oh, water's rising. Oh, no. They can't swim. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. My favorite part with my favorite music, Last Desperate Struggle. Let's listen to this for a sec then. This is good. I'm just jamming out to this. It only plays here. Well, it's a very dramatic moment. I can see why they'd write something specifically for it. Oh, I'm down in the flashlight. Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Hey, it's Missile. Sissel, there you are. How's it going? How is it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous the situation is, don't you? Of course. After all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course! Alright, what options? Let's talk to Lynn. Go up is easier said than done when I'm holding Camilla. I know, we're gonna try to create a path for you somehow. The water just keeps on rising. Please, hurry! Oh, and by the way, did I ever tell you? You can't swim, neither can Camilla. Oops, already said that, didn't I? Okay, well, good luck. Alright, Doge. Alright, well, the Doges escaped. What about the rest of you? Probably gonna have to do something with the fuse box. Where's the fuse box? There's the fuse box. We'll figure that out in a minute. They're broken. What about this one? Weird. What can you do that for? Oh, hello. Alright, so Sissel is trapped in that, I think. He cannot reach, so we're doing stuff with Missile at the moment. Oh, the glove is hanging off the railing. Okay. Alright, so they're both broken. is she gonna pick me up? She is picking me up. All right. Okay, now I can go. Thank you. All right, let's operate this thing. Okay, it still can do that. These pistons sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge? It might be just that. Think you can climb them? If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easily. Sissel, you're not telling Miss Lynn to leave poor Miss Camilla behind, are you? Could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? Those pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Okay. Let's operate this. I can't ghost while I'm in it. It's like they're silently pressuring me to climb them. Oh, I doubt they're doing that, Miss Lynn. It looks like how much the pistons thrust out is related to how large the fans are. Oh, okay. Hey, Sissel, my arms are full, but my legs are free. If you could just move these pistons so they're a little easier to climb, I think I could do it. Okay, so in order to do that, we need 3 different sizes of fans. 3 different sizes. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, the water is still rising. It's up to my knees. And it's freezing cold. Just hold on. We better create a path fast. Hang in there, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. All right, Missile. The missile knows exactly where it is at all times. All right, so large fan is not a different size from... Oh, it is a different size from the medium fan. Okay, I'm gonna guess... No, we want the small one on the bottom. No, we want the small one on the top. All right, Sissel. Ha-ha! There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. You'd better hurry. I don't think that water is going to wait for you. Better get going, Lynn. This is a good track. I still like Lynn's theme better, but this is a really good track. Alright, so we need to deal with the steam. Oh, I see. Now the steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Oh, the steam is pointed in specific directions with specific cracked objects. That's what we have to do. Of course we can. We have to. Alright, what can Sissel do here? Okay. Sissel's stuck. Sissel can go there, but he can't. Alright. If I operate this... I can ghost. Going ghost. Alright, fire extinguisher. Turn the wheel. Alright, that should shut off this one. Alright, that shut off one of them. So by closing this valve, I've shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. Alright. So now we need to do some swapping. Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty! Yeah, that's really the problem here. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Whatever, just do something about this steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Alright, the Missile knows where it is at all times. Back to Doge. Nope, nope. Alright, let's see. Alright, we want to swap these because that one is pointed down. There, how does that look? It looks great! All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward, and then we'll swap the this with the down one again, so it stops blasting the railing. Almost completely solved it by utter accident, literally one swap away, yeah. Look up there, if I could just make it to that door. We can escape! Now how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. Missile, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. That hook and chain. Yes, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? Back to Sissel. Alright. Hook! Alright, now this is what I'm talking about! Okay, raise away. Oh, nice touch that the steam stopped coming out in bursts. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it. Hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? She's very tired, Sissel. Alright. Is there anything we can swap this with? I guess we'll just open it. It's no use! I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. No! This way! Is this Jowd or Evil Sissel? Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, uh-oh. That was a good track, yeah. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea. But I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. How are we going to get out of here? Yes, I will save. Thank you. Death 6 averted. Yup. Ghost Trick.dst. Yes, keep playing. 5:10 a.m., Chapter 17. There's probably 18 chapters. Set piece was so hype when I played it, I didn't know there wasn't a time limit, so I was very excited. Yeah, that was a cool sequence. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Oh, is it Ray? It'd be really funny if it was Ray, but it's probably evil Sissel. Do I want to know how many chapters there are? No, not at the moment. Oh, that's a bunch of things chained together. Falling apart. Huh. Yep, it's got the tall hat. I see you managed to survive, Detective. How did you get sunglasses? How did you get sunglasses? I gotta know. I see you managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? Well, he wants to kill you himself. I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Abandoning his appearance? Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you. What's happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are, and who I am, too. I'm an alien who came down with the meteorite. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah. That meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. The radiation's power effect. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation. If I'm a mouse, I'm going to laugh. Okay, so we were exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. Missile, I figured out earlier, Missile became a Temsic ghost by dying in the crater. Evil Sissel got... killed by a fragment of the meteorite. But who else died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite? I'm not Alma, am I? That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago. If it turns out to be Alma, I've got to keep the shades. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So, of course, I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. So I died around Evil Sissel's body. The radiation's time effect. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Oh, this is also strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? Contradictory existence. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. Revenge. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? Our lives? Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order, but I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsik. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanela and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And, as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. Am I? Am I the result of a time loop where a ghost from the future went back to about when not Sissel forced Lynn to shoot him? I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsik fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, Detective. Me? One final target. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay, but I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, you'd become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. So what about the cat? I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. And she resisted? Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It wasn't the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. Everyone with a bigger range than Sissel, yeah. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. There's barbed wire around that pole he's leaning on. Ooh! The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. So where did I come from? I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha! The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsik meteorite. They wanted to be sure, because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsik sooner or later. So how do we get out of this? And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no. There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line, and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin, a coffin for the dead. There's no escape. So what's the play here? How the hell do we get out? I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Oh, Camilla's awake. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true? We're stuck here? So, what is this guy's real name? Why did the Blue Man Group call him Sissel? Is it true? We're stuck here? What? Oh, If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. Oh, the tracker! Lynn has the tracker! This will tell us where Detective Jowd is. That present from the inspector in white. That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers. Right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. This is a good track, too. I can't interact with Evil Sissel. So my dad isn't here on the submarine? Well, not anymore. Don't worry, we're going to go get him right now. This track is called Dead After Image? Ooh. Okay. I hope I didn't hurt Lynn's feelings, what I said about my dad saving us if he was here. Oh, don't worry about that. Comments like that just roll right off Miss Lynn's back. She's really thick-skinned. Ouch. I'm going to start being tougher, too. I want to make my dad proud of me. Miss Camilla. I'm sure your dad is very proud of you, Camilla. Let's talk to Lynn. No, let's talk to Missile, and then we'll talk to Lynn. So my dad isn't here on the submarine? Right, that was Camilla, not Missile. Whoops. Okay, what do we do now? We go find the command room that was launched somewhere into the sea. What? How? Just to let you know, I don't like water very much. According to Lynn, the key to our plan is a torpedo, kind of a missile. Missile? You have a missile right here! I don't think she's talking about that kind of a missile. Now then, Where did we see another torpedo? I know where we saw it. Let's talk to Lynn. So his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment. It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell. Detective Jowd's watch will tell us exactly where it is. Right, he said it was a radio receiver, didn't he? There might still be another torpedo on this submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jowd. That's a brilliant plan, Detective. You think so? Yeah, but how are we... I guess we can keep it from exploding the same way we did before, but... it'll still pierce the control room. So what are you gonna do? Ride on top of the torpedo? Of course not. You guys are going to go. Darn, I kind of wanted to see that. Did you want to see me drown? Alright, let's operate this control panel. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. Oh, it sounds heavenly. No, no grapes for you, Missile. Grapes will kill dogs. I've been thinking about this for a while now. But don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country. Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. Into the mechanical arm. Right, let's drop down. Can I do anything with the arm? No. I see what I gotta do. Aha! I can't reach up higher, but I guess I'll... The torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out. Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room. Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow up Detective Jowd, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! Aw, yeah, we can, Missile. I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck. How's it going there? I'm just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put in a slight offset though. Don't want to blow it up. I'm sure Detective Jowd would appreciate that. Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile. Okay, thanks. And Missile, what have you got to say? What will happen to these 2 ladies? I think that's up to us and our powers. What? This is no time to be standing around, unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile? Me? Of course I will. Count on it. I love that there's just a dog character that's been with us for half the game. Missile is such a delight. Oh, Missile is such a delight. The switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken. I don't think the entire device is broken. It probably works just fine if I can only move the switch. Just find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone. Alright, into the telephone. Switch to Doge. Glad you met Missile early enough that he could be the stream frame? Yeah. Alright, now let's hop in real quick. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end, too. But something's odd. What is? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I wonder if we're going to have to go back to prevent the butler's death. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Alright. Okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. So the missile and Doge. There are two parts to the missile so that Missile can hop on too. I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile? I'm sorry. I can't go. What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it. Well, it's not a very big room, so I wouldn't really need your powers for it. I am disappointed. One thing that I'm disappointed about with this game is that you don't use Missile's power for more puzzles. There's been like 3 that you've used his powers for in the whole game. Missile. I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. Yeah, the art you made was delightful, Alana. I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn... You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla. Doge, come along. That's a good boy, Missile. Missile is delightful. I love Missile. The real dog is named Missile, right? Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch. We're ready. Sissel? Yes? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for undying me 5 times. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're going to see each other again. Right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right. We promise, little lady. Of course we will. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes, then. Good luck, friend. Here we go. Here we go. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. Yeah, this music is great. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Oh, yep, Jowd's dead. Detective Jowd! I bet that big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him. You'd better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do. Let's talk to Detective Jowd. Oh, he keeps playing here. All right. I'm going to stretch my legs, so I'm going to leave you with this awesome music for just a minute. Burp. Alright, jog my memory. Nearsighted Jigo directly called the red man's body Sissel, right? Directly, like it was a name. No. Not him. Commander Sith did. Commander and Butler called him Sissel. It was Sith who called him what was that when looking at Red Man's profile on the screen. Okay. So clearly, they think his name is Sissel. All right. Detective Jowd is lying on the floor. I'm glad you came along, Missile. Huh? After all, you and I are the only ones who can bring Detective Jowd back to life. That's right. Let's save him together. Evil Sissel's body has a core we can interact with. Can I change to Doge? I cannot change to Doge, which means I cannot reach Evil Sissel's body. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? And what about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Yonoa. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. Oh, evil Sissel came along. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You! You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Are you Yomiel? That's his name? Yomiel? It's kind of a disappointing name, actually. I think it might have been better to not hear his name and have him refuse to give it before the game ended. But, oh well. So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Yonoa were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. Oh, okay, so it was Sissel. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jowd? Right. About Yomiel. Question on if Yonoa had a meaning similar to Temsik. I looked it up, and apparently it's an anagram of Onoyo, Japanese for something like otherworld or afterlife. Oh, interesting. Yomi is the land of the dead. El means God. His name literally means God of Death. Damn, that's actually pretty hardcore. About Yomiel. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. Oh, yes you are, Missile. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top-secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. Temsik is Kismet backwards, destiny. It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. Yeah, I got that the moment I saw the word Temsik. To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. We're all homestucks here, we all know what Kismesis is, yup. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of this system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel. Real motive for revenge. 10 years ago. Sounds like he needed a good lawyer in his corner. Yeah, but the Japanese justice system, My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness, sanity's requiem. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody could notice my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. And so that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. The deal! There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them. But what would you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth? A new beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. That's tragic. Oh, that's so tragic. This poor bastard. Emphasis on bastard, but still, this poor bastard. A completely man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. Cursed with immortality, yeah. And their response, in the end, was betrayal. Betrayal! They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all this? None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsik meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, I'm pretty sure he's just a weird hippie. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite. So that's it, eh? I mean, they could just dig it up. So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now? But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them. And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. All right, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Rewind time. Oh, that was a while ago that he died. So, where are we headed? We're not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too. Is he a robot? Oh, he's a robot! By the way, I am not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective. What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. Odd country. I agree. Me too. We get that a lot, Detective. Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? Oh, hang on! Hang on! Hang on, hang on, hang on! Yomiel's corpse has a core. What if we go back to 4 minutes before his death and prevent it? What are you talking about? There is no need for you to know, Detective. Now it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Camilla, forgive me. Okay, how the fuck do we stop that? It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility? In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning this situation around. Alright, what are our options? Huh? What is it, Detective? Look at Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead? figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsik. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsik fragment has been taken away. Exactly. So what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsik fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So, let's see. That means we can go back to 4 minutes before that death. We can go back to 4 minutes before your death? But wait a minute. Exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move! I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Yes, I will save. Thank you very much. Save state as ghosttrick.dst. Do you still not know? You still don't know who it is. Let's go over the options. It can't be Yomiel. I can't be Yomiel. I can't be Lynn. I can't be Camilla. I can't be Jowd. I can't be Cabanella. I can't be the Pigeon Man. It can't be Butte or Dandy. I could be the cat. No, probably not. I can't be either of the assassins. I can't be Memory. I could be Alma. All right, well, let's find out. Final chapter. I wonder if we can control Yomiel, too. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago, when the Temsik meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Oh, Lynn's headphones. Oh, that's where Camilla gets it. It's ready. Hold it. Objection. That bullet is definitely coming down on somebody's head. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon. You ready? Because this puzzle gave me so much trouble. Well, this will be interesting. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Kitty! Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. It's the kitty from the box. Or from the briefcase. I can't be the cat. Because the cat wandered off. The cat wandered off without my input. Are you okay? You're all right now. Are you hurt? You saved me, miss. Oh, she's so cute! She's so cute! Ooh, baby Lynn. You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsic meteorite, eh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsic from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. Is he going to accept that and say that's just how it goes? And say that that's his penance for everything he's done? A regular death, not endless suffering immortality? His death as the price for saving the lives and hopes of all these people? We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Right, Missile's here too. Now, how are we going to save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not going to budge from that spot. Why is she roasting a sweet potato in a park? But, you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. How would you know, Missile? You're a pampered Pomeranian. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Okay, I can't reach. I can become Doge, however. Okay, so nozzles for lamps? No, they're sprinklers. Miss Lynn looks so happy. Sure, she's happy. She's about to eat some sweet potato. And that happiness is about to be shattered in a single instant when she drops her sweet potato. Aww. But it's just a sweet potato. She'll get over it. Sweet potatoes suck. Or at least mashed sweet potato sucks. I haven't tried, like, sweet potato fries or whatever. I don't think you're seeing the big picture. Anyway, we have to keep our eyes peeled for a chance to make our move. Right, we won't drop the ball or the sweet potato. Alright. Sissel is stuck in the corpse. I'm guessing we have to wait. Oh, she's cute. Kitty! Alright, so we can... That let me talk to Missile. Switch to Doge. The roasted sweet potato is bullet-shaped. I imagine that comes into play somehow. Alright, let's get Sissel out of the corpse. Headphones turn up? What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Our checkpoint, alright. Let's examine the sweet potato. What in the world is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. These guys sure are making me want to try one. Okay. Let's become Doge. Into the headphones. Become Sissel. Rock the basket. Another sweet potato. Nozzle spray. Become Doge. Ooh, what's this? Sweet potato is the same shape as that. Oh! I think I have failed, but I think I see what I'm supposed to do. Become Doge. Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big, scary sweet potato. That's not a sweet potato missile, that's Mino. Oh, right, of course. Wait, can I... But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape. So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go, and I'm going to need your help. My help? I see what I have to do. Become Doge. Become Sissel. Balls. Oh, did I need to hop in the sweet potato and hop over here? Oh, I think that's what I'd have to do. Okay, so I launch the sweet potato, I hop in the sweet potato, I get up here, I get into this nozzle, and then... Okay, well, we'll let this play out and see what happens. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Uh-oh, we have to change the fragment's path somehow. It looks like both paths and fates can be difficult things to change. There has to be a way. If we work together, you and me, I thought we'd be able to do something. Thought? That's funny. I wonder why he's using the past tense. Because it's too late. Alright. This plays out. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. I doubt we can move those two from that spot. Which means we have to do something with the Temsic fragment instead. That should be easy with our powers. I think you're right, Missile. This is going to be the grand finale. Alright. She dropped her sweet potato, so we got a checkpoint. Missile. Become Doge. Become Sissel. Okay, rock. Okay. Back to Sissel. Become Doge. Swap these. No, we don't want that. That'll just squish Yomiel and Lynn. Oh, it wouldn't have dropped and squished. It would have bent. Oh, look, the lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. Right, the fragment goes through the lamplight. It just might hold out for a little while longer. Which will fall first, mine or the meteorite? Let's find out. There's probably an amount of time I can use that. Okay, we'll find out. Time till death is 0. Okay, it's gonna last. Wait, Sissel, become Doge. Become Sissel. Rock. Become Doge. In the sweet potato. Become Sissel. Trick. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong one. Oh, look. The lamppost is bending. It hasn't broken yet. Really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out for a little while longer. Oh, but what if the meteorite fragment causes it to drop and squish Lynn and Yomiel? I guess we'll find out. If I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. I guess we'll find out. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. Oh, okay. That giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. Become Doge. Okay, we'll stay like this. Don't squish him. There, how's that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Oh no, is it gonna hit Jowd? Now Yomiyo's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No. Ooh, right in the nads! Detective Jowd! The Temsic fragment shot through his leg. Okay, his leg, so he can still have a child. Unless that kills him instantly just by being in his body. What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Ugh. Oh no, is he gonna shoot? Is he gonna shoot Lin? Come on, put it down. Huh? Jowd, put the gun down, now! If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! Oh. No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen! Oh, the sweet potato on the ground! Smack him with a sweet potato. Oh, but we don't have anything... We don't have anything soft. This'll still kill him, like what happened with Cabanella. I won't let that happen. Missile, the bullet is stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something. Good dog, best friend, yup. What? With what? Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Aha! Oh shit! Oh! He got stabbed through the back. Oh no! We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Oh no! Is Mino going to come down on him? Uh-oh. Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Damn it! My leg won't work! It's all over! We're out of time! Miss Lin! It's not over yet! But there isn't anything else to swap with! Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together. What about the manipulator, Mr. Yomiel? I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. I love that Lynn might die the most out of all the people we save. Yep. Do I hear 6? Yomiel. I guess actually, since this is in the path, this would be death 0. Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Oh, it'll move the street lamp. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. All right, I'll try to move there. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you'll only have a split second. Now it's your turn, Missile. What? Me? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. Oh! Not only is this going to undo everyone else's death, not only is this going to save, Alma and Joud and Camilla and Lynn, this is going to save Missile because his death will never happen! Yes! Okay, got it. You can swap them. That hook of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn. We've done it, boys. We saved the dog. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or 2 helped. Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Him! I don't get to control Yomiel. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Oh, that's rough. Oh, he still died. Well, it only squished his legs. Ye gods. The "Does the dog die" page for this game says yes repeatedly, but he's fine in the end. Ah, you're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? One of the first things you did at the start was try to enter Yomiel's body. Now you end the game by doing exactly that. Nice bookend. Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. Oh! A detective's badge? Thanks! Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But, you know, I'm glad it happened. He'll never walk again, but still. Kitty! Did the kitty get hit by the Temsic fragment? Oh, hey, mister. Does Lynn have an immortal kitty now? I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Oh, poor kitty. Immortal, undying kitty. Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. I can't be the cat. I can't be the cat. Sissel? The cat, yup. The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. Oh, the reason the cat was still moving when we were out of the cat's body is because Yomiel was inside it. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend. Sure, we're messing about with rats a whole bunch throughout the game. Oh, that's why Sissel can't read! And you saved 9 lives tonight. Did we? 9 of them? Huh. Oh, that's a hell of a twist. That's a hell of a twist. Yes! I think I finally remember. Didn't know what a gun was, said he liked a black coat over a white coat, likes to shove eyesores under the sofa. Other than not directly saying it, the game never once tries to hide that he's a cat. It's super blatant on a rewatch and it's hilarious. Power of knock thing off shelf! Yes! We were kidding the whole time! Oh, this is so good! His paws don't reach as far as missiles. Didn't know what darkness was like until you go to save Jowd. Oh, there are so many things. Now I want to replay the game. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Lynn hid in that tiny elevator. She said she liked small and cramped places, and Sissel said he could relate. Oh my god, what a twist! Somebody, please look at me. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. This means the plans of an international organization were upset by the actions of a cat and a dog protecting their owners. Oh, what a twist! What a twist! After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. Then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. Oh no! I'm dead because Yomiel's first shot while he was controlling Lynn shot the kitty! But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. Oh no, the cat. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man. And there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. What a twist! As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. Oh, and he had Sissel with him. He had Sissel with him. Oh, so that he could take him. Oh, he wanted to take the cat with him to his new life. Oh! When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or at least that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? I wasn't able to control her completely. Oh, poor kitty. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. So who was Ray? And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Which is why you're in that exact spot when you start the game. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. Can you control inanimate objects? I think you can. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Oh, oh. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancée stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? What a twist! What a twist! What a good cat! What a good kitty! What a twist! Holy shit! So, Yomio, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad too. Good cat, best friend. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Aww. Well, I guess it's time we got back. I knew 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. Our memories will remain. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did. My crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either, the most inexcusable crime in my new life. Spoilerchat was laughing when you said I can't be the cat. I didn't put together that Yomio was operating the cat body, because I also didn't put together that the cat got shot. Lin, Missile, Ringe, Jowd, Justice Minister, Park Guy, the Professor, Cabanella, and Yomiel, you saved 9 lives tonight. That's so good! Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So, before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Sissel, are we ever going to see each other again? That would be nice. I hope Sissel goes and finds these people. I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. Right, because Jowd was taking Sissel home. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Oh, a dog and a cat being friends. Aw. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Oh yeah, what's the deal with Ray? Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you! Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I am really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. Is he a rat? I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Squish! Wait, was that nearsighted Jigo the whole time? It can't be. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. No, because Jigo wasn't dead at that point. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Oh. Oh. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, they killed Camilla? This isn't Camilla, is it? 2 little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead? But how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? So this is an alternate timeline missile? Hey, wait a minute. Because he died next to Yomiel. That's right. He died inside of the aura of that strange energy. You're very different from the Missile we know. So this can't be Missile. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then, he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? Did Missile cause... Did alternate timeline Missile cause Yomiel's death? He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. Oh, this alternate timeline Missile is like this because he's been dead for 10 years. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Oh, he's old! Oh! That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. Goodest of all boys, yeah. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. One of my favorite details, we call the powers of the dead ghost tricks because that's what Ray calls them in the beginning. Since Ray is Missile, of course a dog would think of little things they can do as tricks. So you decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly. And then, at last... Remember when you said that Ray could be an alternative future Sissel? I was so close! Oh, I was so close with that! Exactly. And then, at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old and my powers were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed, just like Yomiel's did. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You can visit the junkyard phone at any point throughout the game, and Ray steadily starts getting weaker and less responsive as the night goes on. Interesting! I should have done more with the telephone lines and visited various places. That's my bad. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around. We what? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. Oh! Sissel was inside the lamp, so Alt-Timeline Missile was in the lamp waiting for him in the replay of the timeline. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time, too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. Missile played 5D chess with everybody. My dog is the most important puppy ever. He's so smart and loving and good, and now everyone's gonna know it. It's so cute that he put his dog in this game. That's why Ray knew about Sissel's powers. That's why I decided that, this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And, namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. I knew it was a lie! A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have been all over. Then, you mean, that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh, boy. This ghost tricked you. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Is it going to play the Missile theme? Play the Missile theme one more time. Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. And all for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Oh, I missed the second paragraph. I made my way back to a new present. I was looking at chat. I thought I would get to skip it at my own pace. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. There's no gun in the wall. Hey, there's Sissel. Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. I died at the hands of that contraption. Yippee! It worked! But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made the surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. Aww. That's all right, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Oh, so Camilla and Lynn don't remember, but Sissel, Missile, Jowd, and Yomiel do? Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though. Oh, it's the badge he gave her 10 years ago. That's so cute! How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? Oh, that's adorable. What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. Haha, that you will. That you will. Meow! Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. And he's immortal now. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. It seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Oh, yeah. But, I can't save her anymore. All right, everyone. Let's start the celebration. Lots of chicken. Okay, Mom. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. This timeline missile must feel so weird if he does remember once he wasn't born when the loop officially started. Like, does he just get born and immediately gain the memories, randomly around when he would have died the other timeline? Huh. That's a weird thought. Oh, meow. And so we meet again, Sissel. Oh, she does remember. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fate, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. Big eaters, all of them. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Hey! Missile! There he is! And Cabanella, too. Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn! Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. Can I go say hi to Missile? Please? I want to say hi to Missile. Oh, what a good goddamn game. Oh, is there going to be more cutscenes? He's trying. He's trying. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanela. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory? What are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again just so you could eavesdrop? Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Oh, she left a bug on it. La la la, never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek. Curried chicken paradise. La la la. Is this really necessary, this new curried chicken menu item? Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing. You get to eat all of it, Memory. Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway? It's Sausage Head! Alright, what's the punk rocker gonna be doing? Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Are they gonna die? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. Well, they're dead. I like to think Sissel is somehow responsible for this. That'd be pretty funny. I'm not pressing F in chat for them. No, screw them. So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of a minister, perhaps? Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here is to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. She just bounced it off his head! Choke on the grape. This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, these grapes are quite good, my man. Do you know I was about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir? Be forewarned, sir. Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. just jamming out. Hey, there he is. Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll. Oh, headbanging pigeons. Stop the park from charging admission. Protect the rights of those who live here. This is a good ending track. I like this ending. This ending is so good. Why are you doing the panic dance? Everything's fine. Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out. Oh! Yomiel! You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week? You got it! I love how we're checking in on everyone. There's a great video of Shu doing the panic dance. Who's Shu? Oh, the guy who wrote the game, you mean? Shu Takumi. Guy who owned Missile. Okay, I put it together after a few seconds. Yeah, link me that. Link it in chat, too, for everybody else. Is that all the ending cutscenes? Alright. I guess we'll wait and see. Hey, he got the use of his legs back. 10 long years, Yomiel. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. His fiancée? Thank you, Sissel. Happy endings for everyone. I hope he was painting the cat. I hope he was painting Sissel. He was painting Sissel! Oh, his little buddy. Aww. Oh, that transfer! That transfer from an old life to a new one! Oh, that's so good! That's so good! Oh, I teared up a little at that. Save complete. Returning to title. Great use of the DS screens, yeah. Oh, man. That was so good! Thank you for playing my favorite game ever. I hope you had a great time. I had such a good time. Good game, best pets, yeah. Oh, I'm glad you were, I'm glad you enjoyed my playthrough, Universe. This is a great game and an equally great stream of it. Thank you. That's a high compliment, because this is a really good game. This might be the best game on the DS that I ever played. You might be right, Danny. This was so good. Oh, man. The story was so good, and it was so wholesome in the in the ending, and Missile was great, and the twists were great, and the game mechanics were great. I love the ending. I love all of it. My one complaint, I think, is that they didn't use Missile's mechanics enough. He's only present for like 4 of the puzzles. He's used well, but he's only present for like 4 of the puzzles, and combining him with Sissel's powers is very good puzzle design. It only sold about 350,000 copies. That is tragic. That's a crime. And it's a shame that you can't really port the game, can you? Because of how it relies on the top and bottom screens. Ooh, how would you port this to the Switch? There's an iOS port? I guess you could do it on a phone. But on a real console, I mean. They should definitely port it to Steam or something. The iOS port is fairly good. Switch touchscreen sideways. Yeah, it would have to be played in handheld mode on the Switch, yeah. Playing it with a controller would be too clunky. You can play with D-pad? Oh, and it'll automatically attach you to various things? Huh. That's weird, because this game seems so tied to using the touchscreen. The iOS port has higher res portraits and font. Fair enough. Man, that was so good. That was so good. That was so good. I loved that. That was so good. I've played 2 games this year that I loved where you play as a cat. What a coincidence. Oh, man. That was so good. I'm so happy I got to play this game. Thank you for patroning it, Danny. A game for pet lovers everywhere, yeah. I love that Missile was just in the lead, helping save everybody. Oh, that was so good. That was so good, you guys. My favorite joke is how every single thing connects together, but not Park Guy. He's just weird. This was so good, you guys. Holy shit. Missile kicked off the game by starting to save everybody, yeah. Oh, that was so good. Are you still planning on continuing Xenoblade, or did you drop that? I want to do more of it, but it wasn't really grabbing me. I have it. I want to do more of it, but it just wasn't really grabbing me. And so there were other things I wanted to play. Seeing people play this for the first time is such a drug for old fans because the twists and writing are so well done. It was so good. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying my playthrough. Were there any moments where I nailed something and you guys were just like, what the fuck? How'd he guess that? Or was it pretty normal? Yes, there were. What was it? You're a twat for doing that. Several times. Catching on to Sissel being bad at the very start was very funny. Picked up Ray was from the future pretty quickly, that's true. Working out that Yanoa was a sub? Did I work out that was a sub? Because I don't remember thinking that Yanoa was a submarine before the reveal that it was a submarine. Did I say that very early on? I was way off about Cabanela, yeah. I got that way wrong. You did at one point wonder if we were actually the human guy we assumed we were. I think I replied, did you see any other dead guys around there? Predicted that we were the bad guy, and it turns out that was both right and wrong at the same time. God, what a good game. And everything turned out well for everybody except Beauty and Dandy. But they didn't deserve it. They didn't deserve things to turn out well for them. I'm glad Yomiel had a happy ending. Oh, and the Hitmen, yeah, they're turbo dead. Or, no, we didn't see them at the end, right, because the timeline reset. Took multiple dead timelines, but things got there in the end, all thanks to one brave little doggy and his kitty sidekick. Oh, I'm sad we didn't get to see Sissel and Missile interacting with each other in the ending. We only got to see old Missile. God, what a bunch of good fucking twists. This game is so good. You gotta play it. I'm gonna evangelize for this game. This game is so goddamn good. Holy shit. Literally the only flaw I can think of is that I wanted to use Missile more. Welcome to the Ghost Trick fan base. Like, I can't think of another complaint. I do have a complaint that I wanted to use Missile more, because switching between Missile and Sissel is a really good mechanic. It's really in-depth, and the puzzles were really cool. But we only use him like 4 times out of 18 chapters. Missile's memory in the final timeline is a bit up in the air. You can assume he knows, but since he wasn't born during the park incident, we can't know for sure how it works out. Missile lives in the present because he's always aware of exactly where he is. And an immortal kitten. Cecil's an immortal kitten now. How cool. Good kitty. The happy ending is that Cecil is a pet that won't ever die. Yeah. Oh, cat goes tricks, knock stuff over. Dog goes tricks, fetch items. That's such a good... Oh, that's so cool. Schrodinger's kitty, both alive and dead. The sad part is I don't think that Cecil can feel anything anymore. At least... I don't think Yomiel could. He certainly didn't mind his hand getting burned or leaning on the barbed wire. Though that could have just been force of will. But if Cecil can't feel getting pets, that's sad. Still, good fucking game. Oh, I loved it. Thank you for getting me to play this game. Man, and all it took for Yomiel's heart to melt was a little sympathy from the person he was trying to kill. Oh, this game is super optimistic about the good in people, right? Like, all Yomiel needed to melt his heart and get on the side of the angels was for somebody to try to understand him. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. It costs nothing to be kind, yeah. I also like that Jowd forgives him. After hearing his story, after hearing Yomiel's story and everything he went through, Jowd forgives him and tries to save his life. This game is so optimistic. Oh, that's refreshing. Oh, that's refreshing. This game is so good. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Happy endings for everyone. What a wonderful game. You didn't use it much, but Sissel has an in-game file of the people involved in events. Yeah, I used it early, but I was told it didn't give any information I hadn't already acquired, so I stopped paying attention to it. And it's basic descriptions of them. Oh, are there clues in that? Such as an animal would turn people on sight. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Sissel has weird names for people. Well, we can look at it right now. Oh, there's many pages of this. Okay, this is just saying the same thing over and over. Ray of light. Hunter in the dark. Eyebrowed villain. Masked muscle man. The other hitman. The little lady. Valiant pet. Perfumed lady. Feverish firecracker. Careworn gentleman. I think he thinks Jout's first name is Detective. The Green Detective. The Blue Detective. Odd Blue Doctor. Lanky and Loose Lawman. That flows off the tongue. Detective with the Cap. Guardian of the Park. Pigeon Man. Jovial Tenor. Typical Cop. Navy Blue Square. Rock Jailbird. Curry-loving Jailbird. Faded Jailbird. Itchy Man. Cute Chicken Carrier. Hang on. Does his name change as you get further? No. Itchy Man. Cute Chicken Carrier. Black-hearted Blue Man. Black-hearted Blue Woman. Fastidious Glass Polisher. Beloved Mother. Go back a bit to page 2 for Joud. Nope, that's Joud. He apparently killed... People call him Detective Joud. He apparently killed his wife. The picture he was painting in his cell was a portrait of me. Oh, his brush is even red. He's even got red paint on his brush. Oh, man. All right. Okay. That was awesome. I've been gushing about how awesome that was for the last 20 minutes, but it deserves it. That's going to be it for tonight. For those of you who tuned in late, who tuned in just in the last couple streams or whatever, if you go... Oh, and Stream Elements just posted it. I have a YouTube channel where I upload my streams. You can watch the whole playthrough from the beginning on there. It's also in the description of the YouTube video, but if you're on YouTube, you're already here. You can also find it with the exclamation point YT command in chat if you don't see the message, which you should. This was a really fun playthrough. I like this a lot. This was really fun. That's going to be it for tonight. For the next week, I have a long slate of patron picks. I won't get into all of them right now, but the next time I have any real time available is the 19th. The next time I have time available for a game of my own choosing is the 19th. I haven't decided yet, but the next game I play may be a replay of the first Ace Attorney game. I last played the game 20 years ago on the Game Boy Advance. I think it was on the Game Boy Advance. I played through the base game, but it's been a long time, and this has convinced me to give it another shot. I also have not played the extra case that was added in the re-releases, so I'm blind on that. I have the trilogy on Switch, so I'm leaning towards the next game I play being a replay of Ace Attorney 1. If I haven't decided yet, I may do some shiny hunting on stream before I do that. I may do something else, but it was a DS game in the US, right. Why did I not play the extra case then? The extra case was on the DS. I don't know. I wonder why I stopped there. But, sometime before Christmas, I'm going to start another game, and it will probably be Ace Attorney 1. And we'll play through that, and we'll get through that game, and then I'll be able to play Ace Attorney 2, which I'm mostly blind on, and then Ace Attorney 3, etc. I own the trilogy. I don't own any of the other games. But extra case wasn't until the trilogy. Isn't it like Tracy or whoever? Either way, I haven't played the extra case, so it was. Either way, I haven't played the extra case, so I'm blind on that. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.